Hello folks, I'm Guy, and I fell down a rabbit hole recently finding these beautiful kits that are steampunk kind of design and have about 108 parts on this particular one, which is obviously a Stingray type of spaceship artifact that eventually it'll move its wings completely, the tail will swivel around, the lights will do all kinds of stuff, and I think maybe it makes sound. I haven't fully studied all that up yet. But it says triangular flapping pectoral fin, deep sea breathing lighting system, dual link transmission module, and then more stuff on the back. RGB energy indicator light, dual thrust jet propulsion, industrial style sensing base, armored head fins, forward facing detection light. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to excerpt steps of the video of making it for you so you can see a little bit of how it's made, and then of course you'll see it finished. So here we go. We're going to take the box cover off here, a little bit of an unboxing moment. Put that aside, and we've got a beautiful plan drawing there. A loose page of instructions, which is, oh, that's the parts list. Okay, good. Here's the instructions. Yep, looks pretty comprehensive. Lots of parts and little screws and... Alright, so let's have a quick look at the parts, and then I'll cut to some work later. Bags of parts. Some silver ones with colors on them. Black ones with little printed details on them. Like this one has little tiny details in here that are really interesting looking. So I'll have to figure out how to knoll these all out so I have good access to them. I'm sure they all come up one at a time as you make them. That's the base, obviously. And then there's another box here. So let's put this box aside now. Got that done. And yes, lots more little bitty parts. Oh, and they do give you a screwdriver. I figured they probably would. I've already got some set aside here. But that will be fun as well. Oh yeah, actual little brass labels and brass screws. Ooh. Okay, so let's pause here. I'm going to jump in and get a start, and then I'll drop in and give you progress reports here as I go. Okay, so there's several things I like about this design already, just the layout of the kit. All of these parts have little numbers next to each one, and that correlates with the plans here. So this is E4, this is section E. And if I look carefully at the numbers here, this is number 4. So I'm just going to nip this off with this. They give you these weird nail clippers for this, which is useless. But I will use my proper nippers here. So you take that part, and you take that part, and you look at it in the plan here, as one does with kits. And this apparently goes on to, let's see, that orientation, and that orientation. And these little lines connect everything here, so it goes somewhere like that. Boy, that snapped together really nicely. And they don't say anything about screw. Oh, yes, they do. There are 4 screws, and these are from bin number 5, which are these little bitty baby ones. So I'm going to get 4 of those out. Put that aside very carefully. They do give you a very nice little Phillips head screwdriver, but then with my big giant fingers it's going to be hard to manage these, but I've got a trick like this to hold it against my finger on the screwdriver. Screw that in. Yep, that goes in really nicely. Alright, so this is how it's going to go. Looks really good. Let's see, I'm looking at part number A2. Okay. So this is sheet number A, as you can see here, and this is number 2, which is hidden in the black, but it's right there. So I just have to nip that one off very carefully, put that aside, and then follow the instructions to install it, which is always very interesting. So I think it goes like this, somewhere in there. Aha, something like that. Yep, sorry if that's out of focus, but that's a pretty tiny part. But then there's a screw that is going to secure that on there. Okay, so that's this little sub-assembly complete. These little parts were just added per the instructions here, and looks like a mechanism already. Very cool. Okay, so this is really coming together. It looks like these are the mechanisms with these motors that will move the wings in some way, to be determined. But it looks just like the picture. Assembling all of this required putting little screws in here and here and here and here to get them all connected. But so far so good. It looks like, I thought this was the tail. That's actually a power connector. So that runs the motor down inside of here, which is hidden away inside there somewhere. But I love all these little tiny details, like this little thing that says energy output here and energy center. Cool stuff. So this is the top part with all the beautiful little details. I had to attach all these different parts here, these little parts right here, and of course the electronic board with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiny little 5mm screws. And then before I hide it, I just wanted you to see the electronics, so this part will go in right there. Pretty cool stuff. Very nicely made. It's a real chore to use this tiny, tiny, tiny screwdriver with these tiny, tiny screws, though. You have to push really hard to get them to go in. Well, I've got this whole assembly done here, which is really amazing. Looking at all the detail of the paintwork here, every single part has little tiny, tiny, tiny details. Look at this, little bits of silver right here, little details right here, little dots of gold right there, and then their little logo right here, which says ROKR Mechanical Species. Amazing. And then of course the inside, which has got the mechanism, and presumably all this is going to be moving around eventually, like that. So it looks like I've got two major assemblies complete. The motor section presumably moves the wings. The tail is all attached to the gears, and the whole carapace here, I think that's the right term. Little electronic parts and the cable coming out of here, and just the incredible amount of detail. So I'm working on this at about 20 minutes to half an hour at a time. I'm taking a break and I'm going to come back to working on some more soon. Okay, a big assembly jump in the process here. This is, I'm on page 11 of, gosh, how many more pages? Quite a few more pages here. Oh my goodness, 16 pages, so 11 of 16. Starting to look like a thing though. Pretty cool. Okay, it looks like we're getting to the final assembly here. I've got to feed the power cord through this little part, and then make sure I get the orientation of this connector correct, which is a little tiny JS2 connector. Ah, there we go. Okay, and then this comes over on top and drops presumably on there. So here it is, fully assembled. I am so impressed with this kit. It was so much fun to build. And look at this mechanism, look at how it works. It's just so fluid and beautiful. Wow. So here's some close-ups. I'm going to leave you with a little bit more footage here just at the end of the video, but enjoy watching it. It's amazing, isn't it?